And in short order, I went from being in some pain to, like, let's say I was at maybe even a 7 out of 10 in pain. And then in short order, I went down to like a 1 or a 2 out of 10. So it was a pretty quick turnaround. Fast forward to 2012, I was getting ready to compete at the No-Gi Pans in the IBJJF. Scrimmaging, went for a takedown. My training partner sprawled on me. It happens a million times, but that was the straw that broke the camel's back. So I heard a pop and felt the pop. Trained through it and didn't really think much of it. I had no idea what state my back was in, but competed, things went well. So I figured, I'll take a break. And then after a long journey, I realized that I had a herniated disc. So I sought out treatment from BioXcellerator to kind of get me back into the groove. Injections into my hips, into my shoulders, into my wrist, as well as my back. And then all the other treatments that you do as well. So hyperbaric chamber, stem cell IV, I did an ozone therapy session. So it's a whole slew of things. As far as the site-specific stem cell injections, I would equate it to if you had to get vaccinated because you're going overseas, if you need a hepatitis shot or this, that, the other, like the pain would be the equivalent of getting some type of a vaccination. So there really wasn't much to it. It was a pleasant surprise, let's put it that way. Like it's a completely different world here. You realize that they genuinely care about you. There's tremendous integrity. So when I was initially being assessed by the neurosurgeon, the sports doctor, we were kind of joking around, like, man, like, why are you even here? Like, you don't even need treatment for this and that. And it wasn't until I had the MRIs that it actually revealed that I actually did need treatment. And that was something that was very comforting to know that they're genuinely here to help, and that this is not just some type of business where they're just looking to make money. They're actually here to help people get better.